Hello guys, and welcome to another profile tree video. So in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at how to grow your TikTok channel using AI insights. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started. So the first platform I'm going to show you is ChatGPT. Now this is going to help you greatly with your insights. Of course, we need TikTok as well in order to find out what our watch time is, when people drop off, how long it takes for them to like the video, or if they're not liking the video at all, what exactly is wrong with the content. So there's a lot of things, a lot of factors that add into this, and this is where ChatGPT is able to help and assist. So yes, we'll start off with this platform and create some content or some ideas for content. Now, the best thing you could do is have a look at some different TikTok channels, see what relates back to your business, whether that's going to be food and drink, or whether that's going to be car photography, wedding photography, or even if it's a business to do with retail. So if you're selling any sort of product, it could be soaps, it could be even holistic therapy, whatever it is that you're doing as a business, research it first, then jump onto ChatGPT, give it a bit of insight, give it a bit of knowledge about what you've seen, how you're able to create content then, and the equipment that you have. So this is how I normally like to start it off. I'm going to use our profile tree website just as an example, or actually what I'll use is Amazing Food and Drink, as we have a TikTok on that. So I'll go ahead and show you how this all works out. So you might be wondering why exactly I have the Amazing Food and Drink website up. What we're going to do here is copy the domain name or the link itself, and we're going to add that into ChatGPT. Now the reason why we're going to be doing this is so we can actually get some content ideas on what we should produce in terms of videos, or even some photos on TikTok. This is going to give us a good head start into getting better insights. So I'm just going to copy and paste our link, head over to ChatGPT. Now this will occur for every single AI tool, just depends if it has a search function. I do believe that as well as ChatGPT, there's Claude.ai, which had recently gotten a search function. You also have Copilot and Gemini. So those are really good platforms as well. And I'm sure there are others out there that will do the exact same thing as we're going to be doing now. So one thing that I'd forgotten to do here is just do the backslash and make sure that it's on search. Now this is vital, as we wanted to actually research the website itself. Paste in our domain link. We're gonna simply ask it, can you please give me an insight to my website? I need this as I would like to creating content on TikTok, and I want to make sure I have a decent this. Okay, and it doesn't have to fully make sense. I'm sure it didn't really make sense there. Hopefully ChatGPT can make sense of that. So website overview and insights. Okay, this is perfect. It's went ahead and given us some TikTok best practices, which we need. So trend aware, authentic content, short visual value driven clips, use hashtag intentionally. So again, yeah, the use of that. So that's going to give us a better advantage in comparison to potential customers. And then of course we need to post consistently. Now, I know for everyone here, it's not going to be easy to post consistently if you've got so many things happening in your daily life. So the best way to do it is to give yourself a scheduler. You could even write it on literally just a notebook, whatever is easiest for you, or you can have it on a calendar. You can have set dates when you actually can record, or whenever you have the free time to do so. Now it will get a little bit easier if you're using, let's just say, the likes of your equipment. It doesn't have to be expensive equipment. You don't need a camera and this is what you are probably seeing nowadays on social media, that of course everybody's just using their mobile phones. So the mobile phone doesn't really matter either, just as long as you've got decent camera quality as well as a structure to the video. Of course, with iPhones you can change them to run 60 FPS and 4K with certain phones, and I'm sure Androids are capable of doing the same exact thing. So both platforms are as good, so no need for competition. So yes, getting back onto topic here. So yes, this is the best practices for TikTok. So we've got a fair idea now on how we can actually create our content. Now, let's just say you've uploaded that and then you didn't receive the feedback that you would have liked, not enough likes or not enough comments on it. Then this is where we could start to look a little bit more on the insights and how can we use ChatGPT for this. So I'll go ahead and demonstrate that right now. So take this for example. We've got amazing food and drink here. So I'm just going to open up our TikTok. Let's have a wee look here now. So currently we're sitting at 1,726 followers with 13,000 likes. You can see here we've got a good few views on our last post there, which is coming to 9,340. And with some here, we're getting about 411, 373. So it's a bit of a high and low. So the algorithm doesn't always favor, but this is where we can get an insight. So you can see there, this one hit like 100,000. So if that's the case, what exactly do we need to look at in terms of the video content that we've created? Is it because it was informative? Is it because of the video shots themselves? Or what was it exactly that made this a popular video, unlike some of the other ones that we have here? So this is you checking your own insights, really having a look and see, right, okay, how can I improve my content? Is there anything that I need to change? Would it be because of the times? Again, for every single season out there, you should be posting at different times, never the exact same one. So say for example, at summertime, a lot less people are going to be coming home early. It depends of course on the region that you're at, but here at Northern Ireland, the sun wouldn't set till about 8 or 9 even in summer. So there's more daylight. A lot of people will be out and about doing their own thing, enjoying the sun. And then when it comes to winter time, you'll have your winter nights, of course, darker days, so a lot more people are going to stay indoors. So it means then you'll have a bigger bump or increase on your views or comments and likes. So always consider your different seasons. That's one thing that you need to know. And of course you could tell ChatGPT that as well. Mention it that this is what you've learned over the couple of months or couple of weeks, that you're getting engagement, sure, but it's not enough engagement, and what exactly you need to change. And then let that AI tool know this is the content that you've created, this is what you've tried, this is what's not working, or this is what is working. So what I'll do now is I'll log in. I'll actually show you the back end, or the insights analytics basically, of a TikTok video. So I'm just going to use this as an example. You could see here that I've got a post up there. Our traffic source is coming from the For You page. That could be to do with the actual hashtag itself, so FYP, and then with the other use of hashtags. From this one, this has gained 2 new followers with 4.3% of people watching the full video. Watch time on average is around 4 seconds, so it is very, very short, as you can see. So people will start to die off around, well, what we're seeing is around here. So it just means that they were interested within the first part. So it just goes to show that whenever I'm creating content, then I need to make sure that the first part of the video is highly interesting. So if not, then they'll just scroll and move on to the next one. So this ended up getting 2.2k with 285 likes, 0 comments, 5 shares, and 6 saves. So it's not too bad considering, especially with this being the first ever post. But with anyone uploading their first new post, what TikTok tends to do is give you the best of the best for the algorithm. It all, of course, comes down to the video that you create. But there you go. As you can see, most viewers stop watching at 2 or 0.02 seconds. So that's 35% there. So within these two, that's it. And then of course, nearly like 4%, as you can see, of the people watching this video is around here. So they're still there. So the insights that we can get from this, again, you can have a look at the overview on the top here. You can check your viewers as well. This is great because you, well, ideally want to target a specific, if you want to target a specific area, then you need to know exactly what sort of hashtags that you want to use, especially localizing your hashtags is the main part. Because of the video that was created, you can see that it's getting, it's really targeting the younger generation at ages 18 to 24. Other ages from 25 to 34, it's still getting 30% there. As you can see, I am targeting mainly the male audience rather than the female audience. And there's other there as well at 5%. I'm also gathering intel, of course, that that this will never really attract the older audience, so it's the younger audience that I need to try to focus on. So again, it really just comes down to the business as to what exactly you want to do. And then for the engagement part, you'll be able to check that out as well. And then it even tells us that most viewers like this video at 0.01 seconds, so that's only up to here. So they haven't even, they've just looked at the actual start of the video. So it's almost like the younger audience or older audience, whoever the demographic is, treating it more like a still static image where you're just liking it and then moving on to the next post. That's basically what videos are coming to nowadays as well. So now that we've gathered intel on that, how we're going to use AI is, let's just say we screenshot a part of this. Again, it just depends on what sort of device you're using. I'm currently using a desktop, so I'm gonna get some help using the GoFull page. So that'll give me a full image. If I can get this copied. And then we'll remove the search function and then we'll paste it in. So this is my recent insights. I have also noticed have gone down. So we'll just say whenever new posts coming to about 800, and we'll just make a random number, saying, well, 373 from what we seen earlier. So why is that? Okay. So of course I am showing my own content here, but you can see here what the data says. Most people dropped off at 0.02, means that your hook is within the first 1 to 3 seconds. So that is, it's not even surprising, to be fair, because that is where majority of your viewers lie, which is within the 1 to 4 seconds actually. So you can see it isn't strong enough to keep them watching. So only 4.3% watch the full video, which signals low content stickiness. So then you can have a look and see how to fix and improve. Nail your first 3 seconds. Start with moving a striking angle or a bold statement that matches the search intent of your audience. The video is about a car. Start with the most visually exciting shot, not an intro or static view. Okay, so again, gives us a bit of an idea. So match your niche and viewer expectation. So if people are searching for said car, give them exactly that right away. Close-up shots, mods or action avoid unrelated openings. Again, that'll of course occur for different platforms out there, restaurant business, it could even be product business, retail and such, or if you're even trying to sell software. So a lot of different things that you can try to do. So use series or theme posts and monitor and iterate. So gives us a bit of an idea. We will ask it, yes. Give me a guide. So the thing to learn from this video as well is you can't fully rely on AI as well. You need to have a look at your current trends. AI can only go so much, so you'll have to pick up the pieces for it and just be like, right, okay, what exactly will work for me? What can I use out of AI to help me with my social media platform? This is not just for TikTok, of course. It could be for Facebook or any other platforms out there that all contain analytics. So it is a really good structure. I myself use AI whenever I need to create content or just give me a bit of an idea for ideas. So yes, here we go. Here's a TikTok growth and content optimization guide. Again, this might work or might not work. It's all about trying or trialing, and if it doesn't work, no problem, you'll move on to the next one that AI suggests, or an idea that you come up with that you can ask AI for assistance. So you could see the consistent hashtags there that are being used, and then those are niched, and then you can see the broad ones as well. And then it just means then there's a example content calendar. So it's telling me to upload on a Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. So it's asking me to upload 5 days a week. But if you aren't capable of uploading 5 days a week, tell AI that listen, I've only got 2 hours within the entire week, and I can only upload twice or 3 times for that time. So you're gonna have to help me out here and think of a schedule or a better time to do this. So that's pretty much everything that you need to know in terms of using AI for your analytics. And it all really does come down to yourself within your business, understanding it a little bit more, seeing what people are interested in, and you gather all that intel together. Yes, use AI if you need to. It's always there as a bit of guidance, a bit of help, but it won't fully help you to give you that full advantage. So that is something that you should trial out, give it a go, and if it doesn't work, just move on to the next one. But there you have it, guys. That pretty much reaches the end of the video. If you found everything helpful, let us know in the comment section below. We'd like to know what you think. But other than that, I'll see you for the next one. Thank you very much for watching.